get the mix.
I got it.
Tam telling tales.
I got it.
Tam telling tales.
I got it.
Tam telling tales.
I got it. Tongue twister. Say it real fast one time.
Tam telling tales. Tam telling tales. Tam telling tales. Tam telling tales. Tam telling tales.
There we go. Okay. I was totally muted. Okay. I was giving y'all all this good talking conversation and baby, y'all couldn't hear nothing. Okay. So back to what I was saying. Hey everybody, it is Tam telling tales, and welcome to this episode of Book Banter brought to you by myself as well as EyeCU Reading and Social Network. Guys, make sure that you are tuned in with us on all social media platforms. So TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, all of the places that you like to get all of your book banter. Make sure that you're tuning in with me as well as EyeCU Reading and Social Network. So want to make sure that you guys can hear me. Okay. So if anything go wrong, y'all see something crazy, then y'all go ahead and make sure that y'all comment and let me know. In the meantime, if you want to just say hello to me, you guys can do that as well. We have an exciting interview for you guys on tonight with author Kimberly Brown. So let me know that you're here. Again, I'm checking a couple different places though. Yep. So I'm saying hey to everybody on IG. I'm saying hey to everybody. Facebook and YouTube. We're all places. So hey y'all. So without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and get started with our intro on our guest for today. Let me get her pulled up really quickly for you guys. Hey. Now, Kim, you can hear me, right?
Yes.
Okay, awesome. Now, out there in the world, I'm about to look at the comments just to make sure. All right, so I got folks that can hear me. I got some other folks that said that they can't. So hopefully, everything is a go right now. As far as what I can see, we can hear. Okay, so we got some folks that's tuning in. They're saying, "Hey," so there we go. Hello there. Ruby is saying, "Hi, hello there." They didn't forget about you. There we
I just saw
go.
Miss Ruby this weekend.
So you guys, we always start off our show with a game of preferences, right, Kim? So this is just a fun little get to know you game. There is no right or wrong answer to this. So are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, here we go. iPhone or Android?
iPhone.
A laptop or a desktop computer?
I would say laptop, but I got a iMac desktop like last year, and I'm in love with it, so I'm gonna say the desktop.
Okay, I like a desktop too. Drop top or a SUV?
SUV.
Me too. BMW or Mercedes?
Mercedes.
Yeah, it's a little classier. Yeah. Beach house or cabin?
Beach house. I love the
Really?
beach.
Okay,
I haven't been to the beach in so long.
so you got to get there, huh?
Yes, I do.
Right on and brought it up. You got to get there. Would you rather watch a sitcom or watch a crime drama?
Crime drama.
Oh, okay then.
I love crime shows.
I do too. I like both, but I think I would probably gear towards crime dramas. Yeah, okay. This ain't about me though, so let me keep on. Eddie Murphy or Richard Pryor?
Just because I grew up with Eddie Murphy, I'm gonna say Eddie Murphy.
Okay, fair enough. Aretha Franklin or Patti LaBelle?
Ooh, that's a hard one.
No, I know. I'm so mean.
I might say Miss Patty. I like Miss Patty.
Okay,
I like both, but I'm gonna say Miss Patty.
okay, gotcha. Jay-Z or Nas? Mm,
I might say Nas.
Nas, okay. Gladys Knight or Anita Baker?
I don't know a lot of Anita songs, so I'm gonna say Gladys.
Okay, I'm gonna send you a playlist.
Okay. I love music, so I'll listen to it.
Okay, I'm gonna send you a playlist, baby, and before you know it, your house will be spick and span. You'll be like, "Oh my god, what happened?" Okay, so we'll put that as a to do for Tam. Biggie or Tupac?
That's a hard one.
I know.
I don't know. I like both of them like equally. I think I have more Biggie on my music though.
Biggie.
I think I have more of him in my phone.
Okay, so just so you know, like if you were here and you like decided that you wasn't gonna be able to pick one, you would have to take a shot. Just so you know.
I could have did that. I could have done that.
So, but you're not here. We doing this virtual thing on today, so it's fine. You got to pass. Cat Williams or Kevin Hart?
I love Kevin Hart. I do love Kevin Hart. But I love Cat Williams before I love Kevin Hart. So
this would be a shot question for you, probably. Okay, then.
I'm gonna say Kevin.
Kevin. Okay. I'm for Kevin. It's fine. And I like them both too. Would you rather take a road trip or a flight?
I'm going to say a flight because about 30, 45 minutes into a road trip, I'm going to fall asleep.
Yeah.
So I'm going to miss all the sights.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. Let's see. Steak or lobster?
Steak.
Okay. White bread or wheat bread?
White bread.
Frosted Flakes or Captain Crunch?
Captain Crunch.
Sweet tea or lemonade?
Ooh, sweet tea. I'm from the country, so I'm gonna say sweet tea.
Tubi or Netflix?
Netflix.
Okay.
Tubi has some okay things on there sometimes, but I'm gonna stick with
Yes,
it.
I see you have to think about it for a little minute. I think
I watch both. I will watch
Okay.
both.
I do too. For the men, right? You looking at a guy, would you prefer he have a beard or no beard?
Beard.
I was about to say, better. Would you rather write or would you rather read?
That's a hard one. I'm gonna say right.
Right? Okay. Would you rather, when you are reading, read on an ebook or paperback?
For convenience, ebook, but I think I get through the paperbacks a little bit quicker than the ebooks.
Really?
Like I recently just finished Demon's Dream, and I finished that in a couple of days. I think if I was reading on my Kindle, it probably would have took me a little bit longer.
Okay, we're gonna talk about this. Let me make a note for myself to come back to this demon stream conversation, but so I can end this portion. Because I got a question about that. All right, boom. I took my note. All right. Yeah, here we go. This is gonna be my last question because I really care about getting into that. Tam telling tales or any other platform.
We're gonna say Tam telling tales.
Yes, we are. That was it. That was preferences. How do you feel?
I feel good.
Nice and warmed up.
Mm-hmm.
Ready for the hard questions now?
I am ready.
Okay, man. All right. So I'm about to hop right into the Demon's Dream question that I just got because you said you read that book in a couple days.
I started it on Thursday and I finished it Sunday. I probably would have finished it sooner, but I had a book event that I was at, so I was busy all day Saturday.
Now I have not read it, and part of the reason is because I know how long of a book that is,
mm-hmm.
and I know that it would take me a minute to get through. And girl, you read that book in a few days.
I've had it for at least a year now before I got up the courage to, tackle all of those pages. But it was worth every single page. It was worth every page.
That's what I keep hearing. Well, I'm gonna tell you another book that was worth every page, and that was yours.
Thank you.
Okay, it was yours. All right. We are here, everybody who is tuning in with us, with author Kimberly Brown. She is here not only with Tam Telling Tales, but she is also here with EyeCU Reading and Social Network as well. And we're going to be discussing her book a little while into the interview, the expiration date. So it was the monthly pick for August for our book club. So we'll be delving into some conversation about that shortly. So you guys make sure that you have your questions ready to go because once we start talking, you know what I mean, it's gonna be all of the things. Okay. So now we done got through our preferences. I asked you about Demon's Dream. And clearly you are not just a writer, but a reader as well. We already know what you done finished reading. What are you hopping into next as far as reading goes?
What am I reading right now? I am currently reading Takora Monique's new book, Take Me to Church.
Oh, okay.
I love her.
And I absolutely love that you are a writer who supports other writers.
Of course. I was a reader first, so.
Listen, I love it. Who's your favorite author?
If I had to judge by my bookshelf, I'm gonna say Monica Walters because I think I have just about her entire catalog, and I've read just about the entire catalog.
Ain't she amazing?
She is. I love her so much.
Oh my goodness, I love her.
She's so sweet.
Listen, adorable, just so sweet, and she knows she be writing some books, boy.
She does.
Say something. I'm not like, oh, romance. I'm not that girl. I'm more of like a historic fiction. right now you can give me some suspense, thriller, all of that.
Mhm.
But y'all been really making a fan of me with these romance novels.
I
I
love
be
them.
thinking I'm a gangster, but next thing you know, I'll be dabbing my eyes and stuff like, oh my goodness, Sully. He's so
I don't think
cute.
I've read anything that made me cry.
Really? Well, you ain't never
I think the closest I've gotten to crying was when I was reading what was I reading? Fast by Millie Belazar. I read that a couple of months ago.
fast.
Mhm.
Okay. I've got to write that down. And it's by who?
Millie Belazar. That's the closest I think I've gotten to crying. Between that and Broken Clocks by Danielle Allen.
Okay.
She
Okay.
broke my heart with that one.
Okay. All right, fine. Since you a gangster and clearly I'm not, it's okay. You don't be out here crying, but you be writing the heck out of these romance novels. They be so sweet.
Thank you.
Look at you. Look at you. Let me listen. We got folks over here in the studio talking about something. I gotta find me a Sully. Oh, he was so thoughtful and stuff. Let's see. We got some comments. I read Demon's Dream. Oh, 2.5 days because it's that good. Oh, you old speed demon readers.
I was buddy reading it with Aisha Bree, and I completely passed her. So,
oh my goodness. Okay, look at y'all. And then Fast is on the TBR. Okay, so we got us some folks that's enjoying the same stuff you enjoying, and I need to find me a Sully. I think that a lot of us feel that way. Yes, Kaylin, we definitely want us to Sully in our lives. Listen, Ruby said any touching scene will make you cry. See, I don't always be crying, but sometimes I cry a little bit. And you was pulling on the heartstrings for sure in your novel. So yeah, I enjoyed it. So we got our favorite authors. How about favorite books?
I don't think I really have a favorite book. I'm sorry, my dog just walked in. Just first.
Oh, what kind of dog you have?
It's a Staffy mix. We just got him like the beginning of May.
Wow, we're dog lovers over this way too. We love us a little dog. I mean, if you wanted to put him on camera, you could. We would be mad about it.
He's sitting at the window looking outside. So.
He paying us no attention. Okay. So, let's see. Yeah, so it's everything, right? So we are. Okay, so we're making really good time, and I know that a lot of people in the chat they are already talking about Sully, so they are ready to kind of dive into some conversation about this month's read, the expiration date. And again, everybody, this is the EyeCU Reading and Social Networks book selection of the month of August. Shout out to Monique. She picked a good one. She picked a very, very good one.
Thank you, Monique.
And so you guys can feel free to start putting your comments and any of your questions in the chat right now. While you're doing that, I want to encourage you all that if you have not yet joined the EyeCU Reading and Social Network, if you're not following that page, to make sure that you do so. And there is an actual group called EyeCU Reading and Chatting. That group has about 2,600 people over there. It's readers, it's authors. It's a whole lot of fun and love over that way. So make sure that you are a member, right? Because that's how we introduced Kim. So in the meantime, Kim, why don't you give us a short synopsis of your novel, The Expiration Date?
Let's see. So we have Sully, who is a billionaire. His family owns a coffee bean company. But he decided that he doesn't want to He doesn't want to work in the corporate side of it. So he leaves the company and he opens his own little coffee tavern. I guess you would call it something like Starbucks. Um, and so that's what he's been doing for the last couple of years. Then we have Audrey, who is a serial dater. I guess you would say a serial monogamous because she kind of goes from one relationship to the next without much of a breather. Um, but they meet, they have this one night stand, well, what's supposed to be a one night stand. And from there, he wants to see where things are going to go. She's kind of open to it. But then Audrey has this thing about red flags. She's always looking for the next red flag. So she ends up finding a red flag that wasn't really a red flag. If she had just spoken to Sully and told him what she saw, it wouldn't have had to go as far as it went with her, hiding her pregnancy.
Mm-hmm. Yes. And just so y'all know, we're going to be spoiling. Okay. So if you have not read the book, why? Okay. That's first thing. Why? If you haven't, though, just know that throughout this conversation, there will be spoilers because we're going to have a good time talking about details about the book. And I'm sure that if you stick around for the conversation, you will want to read it. But if you haven't, then of course, make sure that you just know we're going to be spoiling. And y'all can head over to Amazon and pick up a copy of the novel so that you can come back and enjoy this conversation that we're having. Okay, so they already got started in the comment section. Kaylin said she knew as soon as she started reading that Audrey pissed her off, and she did.
She pissed me off too.
Yeah. Okay. She was the breakup queen. Yes, the breakup queen. It was giving runaway bride. It's that,
And the fact that she took them all to the same place to break up with him.
Wow. Savage.
That was crazy.
The fact that Sully was even attracted to her, though, kind of threw me a little bit. Like, I didn't really want him to like her. Like, she didn't really seem like the type that should have got a Sully. Like, that's okay, sis. Let me have him.
I think he liked the challenge. I think he was more physically attracted to her at first, and then when they actually went on a date and he kind of got to know her, he liked her for who she was, aside from her and her serial breakups.
Clearly he did. You know what I'm saying? Was a wild girl. Okay. Like, I totally understand having the issues that she did with the breakup and everything. I get it. You know what I mean? But to be, how old was she? She was like 28. Okay. Okay. Maybe I might give Slither of a pass because she young. I was about to try to put her at my age.
She was still old enough to know better.
She was still old enough to know better. You know what I'm saying? She was definitely still old enough to know better. But yeah, she was making some huge mistakes, and we didn't like it. We didn't like it at all. The comment section is going ham. Okay, they was feeling the way. I was surprised he was noticing what she was up to. Yeah, so he peeped game.
Mm-hmm.
Very observant man. Very emotionally intelligent. Like,
he was.
Sully was. Sully makes me blush. She's not even a real person or my man, but let's see. We got another comment. And quick question for you, Kim. Can you see the comment on your screen? Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
I don't think they're all popping up at the same time because sometimes I see it over here in the box we're at, and then they're over here in the comment section.
Okay, perfect. So I don't know. What IDT mean? I don't think he was trying to at first. He wanted to show her something different. Okay, so initially he didn't really want to like her, but she warmed down with some good pushing. I love that he clowned her about using his place as her dumping grounds. I know, right? Like, he peeped game. That's why I say he was very observant. He was dope. I loved his character. Archer didn't think that the owner of the coffee shop was paying attention. Yep. Absolutely, Kim. Right. I mean, she wouldn't have thought though that anybody was paying that much attention, whether
Right.
he was just, somebody that worked there, the owner, whatnot. Like,
I would think somebody's paying attention, especially if I'm in here every couple of months with a different guy. Somebody done peep game.
but I mean, even if you're there with different guys, like you wouldn't necessarily know what the conversation was, right?
You know,
You could
people,
just be like, "Oh, this is
people are
my favorite spot to
nosy.
have my spiked hot chocolate," and she always bring her
If
treats
no,
there.
if nobody else noticed anything, it probably would have been the workers that noticed it. Like they probably gossiped to each other.
Okay,
Like, did she
but
go in here with another man?
right, right, but they wouldn't necessarily know that she was breaking up unless they was walking past and like ear hustling. When the dudes leave, they can tell. Oh yeah, they said when the dudes leave, you can probably tell.
Yeah,
You'll probably tell. Okay, y'all could probably hear her in the back. Anyway, I'm trying to repeat. She always be talking in the back. Okay. Let's see. Oh goodness. Let me get in here. Next one. I was trying to give her some grace, but she lost me when she didn't tell him about that baby. I'm right there with you. Like I already wasn't feeling her. And then the fact that you do this and you let so many months go by, like her only saving grace with him was the fact that she already had money too. So, but any other circumstance, it was given, let me, wait this out until I can't get an abortion. And now I gotta come to him and be like, I'm pregnant.
I don't think she would have gotten. I don't think she would have gotten an abortion. I think she was genuinely scared to tell him, and I think she was embarrassed too because she hid it from everybody other than her friends, and she hid it from her parents for that long too.
Oh, it was just poor decision making one after
It
another.
was, but that's who she was.
Yeah, I needed her to talk to somebody professionally about that because she was definitely traumatized. Because that first little boyfriend, fiance of hers, really got to her.
She probably could have used some therapy.
Yeah,
she probably could have used some therapy.
She could have laid on the couch for a little hot second. I for sure believe that. Let's see. And ma'am, I can hear her saying this. And ma'am, when she saw old girl in his face, I would have been tapping him on the shoulder. Now you know what? I absolutely believe in checking him. Check him. You know what I'm saying? Because that right there was an opportunity for you to get an understanding on some things. You ain't got to come in there and be wretched and who the fuck did it? You ain't got to do none of that. You know what I'm saying? A nice little tap on the shoulder, like to let him know, hey, I'm here and I see you.
And it's the fact that he approached her after that happened. Yeah. I mean, granted, he did make that girl leave him because she just lit the side of his face like that. But he did make her leave the table. But he approached Audrey after that happened, and she still didn't say anything.
Ain't that crazy? Mm-hmm. Yeah,
her feelings was already hurt at that point,
right? And that's exactly why Kaylin is absolutely right. Definitely should tap him on the shoulder and address that right then, right there. Because sure enough, around her age, I've had a circumstance like that happen. Okay. Mm-hmm. And just let them know I see you. Baby, they can come speeding down the street. Oh, baby, wait, hold on. Oh. Poor thing. She just didn't know no better. I'm so sorry for her. Actually, I'm not really that sorry for her because at the end of the day, she had a happy ever after that I don't really think she deserved. But, whatever. Yeah, they were definitely gossiping. Yeah, them folks back in the store, in the coffee shop, they for sure was. Definitely. Let's see. Let me get through these comments, baby, because y'all on it. She pissed me off with waiting them 6 months. Yeah, telling him that news. She had a whole lot of nerve.
She did.
And I know he was kind of pissed at him too because he just made that look too easy for her, for me. Like
at that point, he didn't want to fight with her. It's like, is she already pregnant? She done kept it from me this long. I might as well just go ahead and step up and be the father I'm gonna be.
He could have stepped up without, giving her all that grace. She didn't deserve it. That's all right though, I guess. We all deserve a little grace from time to time. She deserved all that cuss out in the doctor's office. She did. And while
somebody in a review said that he did too much in the doctor's office, I don't think he did enough.
I
don't think he did enough.
I do not agree. Like, she deserved every bit of that and more. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, outside of this book, when we think about these circumstances with folks that got regular money on both sides, it wouldn't play out like that.
It would.
It wouldn't play out.
But again, it's somebody's reality. Somebody has had that happen to them. Yeah, he could have at least like jumped at her a little bit like that. She needs to pull up. Yeah, she was a little childish. She's a little too childish for me. I wasn't feeling it. I wasn't feeling that. Oh wait, she said I didn't think or consider that, Tam, and I don't even know what I was talking about at the time. I don't know what I was talking about. Oh, probably her need therapy. Is that the part? Thank you for thinking that what I said was wise. I appreciate that. Here we go. There we go. Oh. Listen, Ebony said, Kim, don't be defending her mess. Okay? Don't do that. Don't do that. Wait, hold on. Listen, y'all. Okay, I'm about to do a quick little shameless plug for myself real fast. The abortion. Okay. I'm about to do a little shameless plug. Okay, so T. Rich is a amazing film director. He's an actor. He's a musician, everything. He directed me in a film that I'm going to be in that is debuting in November. This movie is being brought to you and written by another author who is a member of EyeCU Reading and Chatting, Miss India Williams. So shout out to T. He probably gonna put me in some more stuff, you know what I'm saying? So I love him too. Thanks for tuning in, Rich. Okay. Not communicating causes so many misunderstandings. You are so right, Ruby. Yeah. That was one of the things I wanted people to take away from this book too. Communication is key.
Yeah. She's like, oh, that's it. That's all she said. I saw her. I saw you. And communication, I think sometimes people feel has to be combated. And that's why they try to avoid it. But it didn't have to be.
It did.
It became a bigger mess than it really should be because you just simply could not let that man know I see you. So that part. And you definitely showed us that in the book. Let's see. I love the relationship with the friends. Yeah. I liked her friends because even in the doctor's office, right? When, he cussing her out, her friend like, hold on.
And she acknowledged that she was wrong, but also
she's wrong.
Don't talk to my friend like that.
Hello. It was given very much EyeCU Reading and Social Network energy. Okay. It gave that energy because, baby, I know about 8 members of EyeCU Reading who did the exact same thing. It ain't but 9 of us. Okay. So, yeah. Now you ain't gonna get away with that. So I very much so enjoyed her friends. They were super dope, so supportive, and not toxic. Nothing about this book was overly toxic with a bunch of just terrible people. Because granted, we didn't like Audrey's behavior, but she wasn't she wasn't the standard typical, villain in a book. You know what I mean? So I definitely enjoyed that for her. Let's see now. She had all the smoke coming for her for having that pregnancy. Absolutely. Absolutely. She deserved it. You know what I'm saying? So if he had done more, he would have been well within his right. We wouldn't have been mad at him still. We still would love Sully.
He probably would have got arrested if he did a little bit more.
See? So He couldn't afford it. Well, actually, he could.
Yeah.
He could. Actually, he could totally
He couldn't afford
afford to clown on her if he wanted to. Literally. So he's a billionaire. Whew. Let me get ranting about a billionaire. Boy. Sorry. Now, Ebony said the characters felt realistic and relatable. How do you develop your characters, and do you find that they sometimes take on a life of their own?
They always take on a life of their own. Like, I am a free writer, so I don't outline. I usually do a plot summary, like, you the beginning, the middle, and the end of the book. But other than that, I just start writing. I write as it comes to me. So the developing of the characters, they kind of do it themselves.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And Monique is bringing up another character that we kind of love to hate right fast, and that is Sully Dad. Like, Sully Daddy was a hater.
He was.
Oh, I didn't like him initially.
Like, I think he wanted to leave the company in the hands of his children, and I think he kind of felt like Sully was leaving him high and dry because he was supposed to be next in line to take over. But
yeah, but he didn't even recognize how Sully had set his business up for success. You know what I mean? So I think older generations of people, especially successful ones, who like to keep their stuff in the family, they don't always see it the same. But thank goodness for brother Emanuel.
Yes,
I love Daddy in his place.
He did.
Yeah, I like Emanuel. He was a whore.
He was. He actually has a book though.
What?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I did a spinoff. Justified Love Affair.
Listen, Justified Love Affair. Caitlin already knew. She said, "Can we talk about how hilarious he was?" And she's gonna be reading that book next.
Yeah, I hope you enjoy.
Ooh.
He's still the same on Emanuel.
Okay, so is Emanuel gonna be hooking up with the friend? I can't remember her name. What's the friend name?
They're gonna hook up, but they're not gonna be the couple.
Oh, what was her name? I can't remember.
Aria? Is Aria?
Ariel?
Aria.
Okay. Her. Yep. Her friend. Okay. That's dope though. You may get him a book. I like Emanuel. Yep. Now, I feel like he gonna have like a little slither of toxic on him. Don't got a little piece of toxic.
No, he's not. He's not toxic. Emanuel is really gonna surprise you. Because he's gonna be himself, but you get to see a side of him that you didn't see in the expiration date.
Okay. Listen, see, Ruby is ahead of the game. She said it's hilarious. Now, see, I like a funny book.
Listen, I made sure I added at the end of his book that there are no more spinoffs because I had people asking for books for the rest of the siblings. I'm like, no, not gonna get into a continuous round of spinoffs. So
no,
that's the last one for the Santiago siblings.
Okay, I'm just saying it seems like the spinoffs do well because everybody in the comment section says they love them. So
I don't think the rest of his siblings were interested enough to get a book.
You know,
yes, you will see Sully and Audrey in Emanuel's book.
Okay. Looks like I missed the question. Boom, let me get back to it. What was your favorite and least favorite parts of this story? Let me
my favorite part. I think my favorite part would be their actual date before all the drama happened. The least favorite part. I don't think I had a least favorite part.
Okay. My favorite part, you want to know what my favorite part was? I know you didn't ask, but I'm going to tell you anyway. When she woke up to that clean house.
That was very sweet of him.
Oh my goodness. It's just something about folks giving me stuff I need.
Right.
It just
without you having to ask for it.
Listen, I just love it. So when you see that need, and you fulfill it. Oh, it's so attractive to me.
And not only did he clean her house, but he set her up with a cleaning service so she didn't have to do it anymore.
Oh my God.
So she wouldn't have to be on her feet and handling all those cleaning products while she's pregnant. He was very thoughtful.
So very thoughtful. Oh my goodness. Okay. Listen, I'm over here just like a walking wet dream he was. Yes. Talk about a part I highlighted. I was like, I'm gonna say that to somebody. I don't know who. Like, oh, he was a walking wet dream. I don't know who I'm gonna say that to though, but we'll figure it out. Let's see. We got us another question from Ebony. Do you see Sully and Audrey in? Oh, okay. Boom. You answered that. Okay, I'm making my way back down. Let's see. We talked to Jen. Jen was protective of her brothers and she was married to the little nerd. Yes.
You can tell who was in that relationship.
Absolutely. Jen said, I run this. Okay. Let's see. And then Ruby said her favorite part was the doctor's office. Yeah. Y'all tell me what y'all favorite parts are. So doctor's office was dope. I enjoyed that one too. Like she was getting what she deserved. We saw the friend, chiming in like friends do. We saw her having to be confronted with the reality of things, the truth. So that was a dope scene. I like that. Here she go. She gonna stay on this kick that she need a Sully. Okay, I feel like that's gonna end up being a hashtag. I need a Sully. Oh, I'm about to make a shit. Girl. Hashtag I need a Sully. Okay. Let's see. Right, he don't even have to be a billionaire. Just all of the other things. Because a lot of the great attributes about him wasn't even about the fact that he had money.
He was very humble.
Yeah, he absolutely was. Nothing like a considerate, proactive man. Yeah, and one that protects you too. Ooh, yes, child. I'm gonna make a phone call and I leave. I feel like blushing. I'm saying sweet nothings in someone's ear. See, that's what your book does to people. Make them gush and stuff. Am I gushing? You are. Okay. Sorry. Two of my favorite parts was the surprise baby shower and when Emanuel handed the father his ass. Absolutely. Because
and he wasn't even disrespectful about it.
Right. There you go.
Not as disrespectful as he could have been. Because don't play with my twin.
Don't. And that's what I said about the communication part of just in general. Like you don't have to be disrespectful to get people told, to get them to know what it is that they need to know. So it was long overdue for Daddy to get that ass handed to him. And again, baby shower. Like it was so dope. Like, come through, friends. The friends was friendsing, okay? Finally made it over from Facebook. I needed somebody to have twins. Oh, that would have been dope if she had a 2, 1, 2. That would have been nice.
I don't know.
Are we gonna see that maybe in Emanuel?
We might see some twins somewhere along the line.
All right now. See? You might get what you want, girl. You might get what you want. Okay, let's see. I ain't gonna lie. This first little scene where Sully got to show us his nasty and his in charge side. Down to wow. Yes. The sex scenes was sex scening.
Thank you.
Yeah,
those are some of my favorite things. Some of my favorite scenes to write.
Oh, that's your favorite.
Yeah.
Okay then. Okay, Kim, you nasty.
Those are some of my favorite scenes to write.
Because you're nasty.
Especially if it's been building up for a minute, I'm like, okay, we can't go another thousands of words without them doing something.
Because you're nasty. That's what we're gonna go with. Okay. See, there you go. I need a Sully. I need a Sully in my life. I need it. Okay, never mind. That's the Diddy song, and I probably shouldn't do that. I'm sorry. Too soon. The dinner scene, I was expecting to see a food fight or a steak knife stabbing or something.
When they told the family.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think Jen probably would have been the one to start it. She probably would have been the one to start it.
I could see that.
Because she was ready.
She was giving that energy, which we wouldn't have been mad at it at all. But you see what you did, such you gave us such mature and demure behavior. I said I wasn't gonna say it. I was so sorry.
She wanted to turn up though. She wanted to turn up.
She did.
Because I think she was still pregnant during that time.
She was like, "Let me drop this load. I'm gonna see you," and I still believe that she gonna see her. Cause dog, Audrey got off a little too easy for me.
I mean, they made up.
Yeah, but I feel like Jen could still knock if you buck on her.
She know not to play with her.
Maybe she can give to her. Yeah, but it was definitely building up. It definitely was. So let me see. Y'all had some great comments, some great questions, you guys. Thank you all for chiming in on this evening. I appreciate you so much. Because a lot of my questions y'all already asked and a lot of stuff y'all already said. Child, we're just moving right on through this thing. Okay. Now, I was speaking with another gentleman, he's an author as well, and he made a comment similar to the author is always present in the novel, right? Mm-hmm. So, and what he meant by that was like you always kind of insert yourself in some way into what you write. Mm-hmm. And so I'm curious, in this book, was there any portion that was you? Something based on your personality, something based on something that you've experienced?
I don't think it was based on me, but Aria reminds me a lot of one of my best friends.
Okay.
She probably act like that.
Okay. How closely are you? Okay, so which character would you say you are the most like? You better not say Audrey because you know we don't.
No, not Audrey. I can't remember what was Sully's other sister name. Tamia. I think I probably like her. She was kind of just in the background.
Okay.
She was watching her and the other brother. You know, they had their little side conversation going on, but they were just watching to see what was going to happen. So I would say Tamia.
Okay. All right. Now, with this particular book, right? What number book is this for you?
Oh gosh.
Lost track.
Ooh.
Yep.
It's somewhere in the 30s, but I have I think 44 published and like 47 written
since 2021. Mm-hmm. Oh, you doing that? This is full time then for you?
Yes, I've been full time since October of last year, so it's been almost a year.
I love this for you. I love this so much for you.
That was my goal coming in. I said, eventually I want to get to a place where I can do this for a living. By the grace of God and my support system, you know, the readers, family, friends, it's been a blessing.
It's happening. That is awesome. That's awesome. Well, we're glad that we get to contribute to the support. Okay. We got us another question in here. Let's see. So now that we've read this book and love it, aside from the spinoff, which book would you recommend that we read next?
I'm gonna recommend something that I feel like a lot of people didn't give a good enough chance to. Hold on. I'm gonna say When Secrets Collide.
So When Secrets Collide. Okay.
So this is, I guess you would kind of say it's like taboo, but it's a lot of secrets in here. It's a lot of drama. It's some trifling parents. Some hands laid on them. And it's a short read. So
Okay.
Real quick.
What do you consider a short read?
It's a novella length. Let's see how many pages is in this. In the paperback, it is 128 pages.
128 pages. Okay. Oh. Ooh, we got us another. This is a good question. Do you have a favorite book bag that you've written?
Let me see.
When your kid.
I have several. I'm gonna say Thane St. Thomas from The Last Sad Love Song, the Xander Trip from Hold Me While You Wait, Caleb Ellis from Courage to Love Again.
She got a whole lot of bags.
Yes.
Oh, you got a roster.
Channing from Rhythms Blues, and all of my Jarreau brothers. I love all of the Jarreau brothers, and Roosevelt from the Jarreau series too.
And when Secrets Collide is Ruby's favorite. So
thank you, Ms. Ruby.
Listen. I mean, folks, y'all gotta check it out. Okay, so the author has suggested it. We done got us a thumbs up and a green light from Ms. Ruby Page. So if you're gonna read something next, you know, if it's not gonna be like the sequel, Emanuel story, go ahead and grab this one up. Okay. So we've got comment. Oh, you're a new author to me. So do your characters book jump, like appear in other books?
Yes. Callie from The Last Sad Love Song, she is a baker. So she's kind of like the plug for all things sweets. So you'll see her in most of the Jarreau books. You'll see her in all of the Jarreau wedding books because she does all of their wedding cakes. You'll see some of the Jarreaus in other books. They kind of just, let's see, what were they in? They were in The Perfection of a Moment. Reese and Corelli were in The Perfection of a Moment. I know Cartel and Adina are going to appear in something that I'm currently writing now. You'll see them. You'll see them all over the place.
Okay, so your characters, we'll see them throughout. Okay, that's awesome.
Callie appears in most books, though. Like in most new books, she'll make an appearance in there once or twice.
Gotcha. We do see that quite a bit. Authors like to use the same people. Their characters don't die; they just transform, show up in other places. So I like it. That's what's up. Yeah. Okay. Now you know what? There was something else that I noticed in this book. You made mention of a lot of different songs throughout the book, and I'm curious: do you do playlists at all?
I think I had a playlist for that one. Let me check.
Because
I saved it though.
Your girl love a playlist. Your girl does love a playlist. We got folks in the comment section. They already have some of the books. When Secrets Collide, Ebony has that one. And Ms. Ruby said she recommended Rhythms Blues. That's another one.
Thank you, Ms. Ruby.
We love it.
I don't think I had I could have swore I had a playlist for that one.
Okay. Well,
if I had one, it would be in my my reader group, so I can search that and I can send it to you.
Okay. Now, when you do the playlist, do you do like a YouTube one or?
It's usually Apple Music and Spotify.
Yeah, girl, send me that hot link.
I always try to remember to just like type out the list and put it in like the author's note or what, like a playlist in there. But most of the time I forget to make a playlist until after the book is already out. So at that point, I don't worry about it.
Fair enough. And listen, here come Ebony with the Christmas shorts. She said, "What's your Christmas book name?"
I have two. I have Where Hearts Lie, and then there is With Love This Christmas.
Oh.
I want to do a Christmas novella this year, but I don't know. We'll see. We will see.
We love Hallmarkish books, you know, for the holiday season. How Hallmark come out with holiday movies and like
it's always 50-11 of them coming out around the same time. So
listen, as soon as Halloween is over, it's time for the Christmas movies.
I live for Halloween too because I love watching horror movies.
You do?
Yes.
Okay. You like a little horror, huh? Mm-hmm. What's one of your favorite horrors?
I love Friday the 13th franchise and the Nightmare on Elm Street franchise.
Okay.
I love The Conjuring. I'm waiting to find something that actually scares me. Like I'm watching it and something happens and I just like scream or I have like a nightmare or something. Nobody wants to have a nightmare, but I want to say that a movie actually scares me.
Nightmare. Okay. You know what? Mine is Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
Yes.
Yeah. No. You don't know that one? Okay.
I know the movie, but I've never really watched it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, baby. That movie scared me. Ooh, okay. We are look at us. We is drawing to the final moments of our interview. And before we go, we want to make sure that I give you the opportunities to let everybody know a little bit about what you have going on right now. If you have any events that you're going to be at or any projects that you're working on that you want the people to know about.
So event wise, this Saturday I will be in Charlotte at the Boozy Book Tour, the Charlotte edition of that. And then October 18th and 19th, me and Aisha Bree are actually doing our very first book event here in Columbia, South Carolina. So I am very excited for that. Next year I am doing Monica Walters' event in Texas. I am doing what's the other one? The Black Romance Book Festival. I'm doing the Indie Love again. And it's another one, but I don't think they've announced the authors yet, so I can't say anything about that one.
Okay, well, listen, you're gonna be busy. It's basically what you're trying to do.
I am.
And the people can pull up on you at any of these events, right?
I'm excited.
Do you do like a calendar for yourself? Like, okay, I'm gonna be here, like any of that type of stuff?
Probably at the beginning of the year, I'll probably do like a just make a little graphic so I can just post it on my social. Okay. Just pin it so they'll know where to find me. But it's also on my website what events I'll be at.
Awesome. Now tell everybody your website, please.
I am transitioning my website right now. So it'll go from the authorkimberlybrown.com to payhip.com/author Kimberly Brown.
Wait, it's gonna say what?
It'll be the payhip. Payhip.com.
I was gonna try to type this in here. I'm gonna go ahead and let you say it out loud.
You want me to type it? Can I type it in the?
You know what? Let's do that.
I can do it in the private chat. Hold on.
Okay. And while she's doing that, everybody, just know that you can follow me as well, Tam Telling Tales, on all social media platforms, you guys. If you see this shirt, then you'll know how to find me, Tam Telling Tales. You can also find shirts just like this one on my website. I can send you some links and all that good stuff. We'll go ahead and put the link down in the comment section. If not before this live ends, then shortly, because we're about to end really soon. So make sure that you have subscribed to Tam Telling Tales. Make sure that you are following EyeCU Reading and Social Network page, and that you join the group EyeCU Reading and chatting over on Facebook. All of the readers and the writers, we over there, we having us a good time. Thank you so much for being with us, all of the viewers. And then we also have a message here from our president to you, Kim. She says, thank you so much for rocking with EyeCU Reading for all of August. We hope you enjoyed us as much as we enjoyed you. Before you go, please tell us how we can keep in touch with you, which you have already done. And so
we also have my Facebook, which is Author Kimberly Brown, Instagram, Author Kimberly Brown, Twitter, Author K Brown, TikTok, Author Kimberly Brown. And you can sign up for my mailing list, which is you can sign up for that through my website as well.
Awesome. All right. So again, thank you so much for being with us. Now, before you go, I have a saying, right? And I would love for you to help me with it. So I do the first part. I say, I'm Tam, I'm telling tales. And then you come here immediately after me and say, read a book.
Okay.
You ready? All right, you guys. I'm Tam, I'm telling tales.
Read a book.